I don't even know how to begin to have an introduction to this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Look, I was far right once. Not like, oh, I just post pictures of Trump and treat him like he's the God Emperor. No, like extremist far right. The type of far right that existed right before the 2024 election, that when like, we will overthrow the government, what time for revolution, rise up, now, rise up. I was that kid, okay? And to tell you the truth, there was a lot of anger in me. I was very lonely, very sad, not all the time, but I just wanted to lash out. And I did have times when I was sad, it was just self-pitying. Like, why can't I have a girlfriend when everyone else does? It was just a very dark period in my life. And I know a lot of other people like me, people my age or people older than me, are still trapped in that cycle. And to all you guys out there, I want to tell you that that's not the way you should live, man. You can get out of this. The first step is simply just acknowledging how beautiful life is. The very fact that every single life is unique and will never exist again. Even precious lives that we might not consider precious, like dogs and chickens and fish. Well, fish are debatable, I guess, but stuff like lizards, they all have their own life. So you need to think about that. And another thing that helped me get away from all that is just going outside and looking up at the beauty of the stars, the beauty of the clouds. Just taking it all in, all the awe, the endless expanse. If something like this can exist with our horizons so high up, you can reach out and touch it. You could try, but it's like this thing where you're just, I'm struggling to put into words, but you're just awed by the sense of its majesty and greatness. Is that proof? Is that not proof that God exists in some way? And I'm not trying to push a Christian message, but you need to think about this. Plus, I grew up in a large family, which allowed me to stabilize somewhat, to keep from going completely insane. And I know a lot of people don't have that, but to you people out there who don't have that, think about your actions like others. You know, all those precious lives that would never come again. Only once. If they die, they never come back. Think about that. And just think about all this dark stuff. All that stuff that's happened to me over the years. And the Twitter's just barely the iceberg. The reason I want to talk about this is because I did hear the news of Charlie Kirk dying. And I don't want my brothers to grow up like me, to go through the same things I did, to go through the same periods I did, where everything is radicalized, where they want to kill people just for existing or doing the wrong things. I don't want that for them. Never. And I've been thinking about this for a long time, because ever since my Twitter era, I've been drifting further and further center. So that's why I'm making hashtag United America basically what it is in concept, or what it is right now, is that people coming together, kind of like Charlie Kirk style, just trying to discuss in shades of different points of view, instead of violently attacking each other and killing each other and making the risk of like civil war go higher and higher. I'm not saying I'm fear-mongering, like, oh, the civil war will happen tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is gonna end badly. Even me at my age, I know if we keep going down this path, further and further division, it's not gonna end well. So, since no one else seems to be doing anything, I think it's time for us, people, to step up to the plate and say, no, we're not gonna let this happen. This is not gonna slide. We are not going to allow our relatives, our children, to grow up in a world where if they think the wrong things or even step the wrong way, they'll be killed on sight. No. We won't allow this 1984 war to happen. If you listen to this, please spread the word. Hashtag United America. Hopefully this helps so much. I don't know how much, but I just don't want this world to go to hell, to be further divided. Like I said earlier, I don't want my brothers to go up in that. I don't want them, no other brothers. I'll do everything to protect them. And I think that's it. Remember, spread the word. Hashtag United America.